Today we continue our video series. This is the last one in our 7 video. We database already migrate and also upgrade to 19C now, but it's a single instance. It's not RAC cluster database. So it's a part 7. We are going to talk about how can we clustering the database to RAC. Okay, so finally we're on this one, last one. The summary for this task, clustering. First, where database in the only one instance, the other instance using redo log. The redo log is the only one, not only one, is the undo is also. The redo log is the one. Each instance, they have their own redo log. Okay. They are also signed for undo tablespace. Of course, undo tablespace when you create, they do not care which instance, but you can sign it. For redo log, when you create it, it will relate to specific thread. So we need to create redo log for the other instance, like 2, 3, 4, and also create some undo tablespace because it is better. So each instance you have at least one undo tablespace. Undo 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do not have enough, create it. The next one, when we clustering, we need to create this new initial files. We will see what's difference comparing with before. And also create an SP file from this initial file. When we create SP, the SP file will be located in ASM. Because it is in ASM, ASM was able to access from all of the other instances, right? But now what we need to do is to create one initial file. That is to remove everything, just one line, which is the pointer to the SP file in ASM. That's only you need it. When we got this file, we create on the other node. Same file as this one, but name is different. Will be 2, 3, 4, 5, right, on each server. When we got this one, all of the servers, they have this file pointed to the same SP file in ASM. We can start the instance one by one, because this time we cannot using srv command to do it, because we do not register this instance in CRS. That's the next things. We register this database instance, 4 of them, with the CRS. OCR save this information inside. They know, okay, we got new database name, how many instances, this kind of information there. So when we finish this one, we can start a stop database using SRV CTL tool. Yeah. Last one, we'll upgrade the Oracle cluster where key for the database. Updated TNS name and put something there. We're done. Let's see the details. Create a redo log for the other instance, right? First, we try to find exactly, because some redo log already created in the database. For instance, the one will have to know what is size. We try to create the other log with the same size as the instance one. So I'm running this command to get information. When you're running this command, you got 128 for this log file. It's a weird number. Either 100 or 150. It's 128. It's a weird number, but it's okay. When you got the size number, we create the others. Say each of them I create 3 group for each instance. Thread 2, 3, 4. The naming I'm using according to my personal experience, but some people using say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 doing this. It's fine, but only thing is that when you're doing so, it's very hard for you to know which group belong to which instance. You can try to check yourself or log in to see, hey, set start from $GV log file. What you can find is all of them group belong to instance 1, all of them group belong to instance 2, instance 3, and so forth. So you cannot tell. So by doing so, in my case, I'm very clear. I see 21. I know it's thread 2, group 1, thread 2, group 2. This is thread 3, 1, 2, 3. So I know it. That's why I'm create the log group this way. When you finish this one, you got issue command, LT database enable public thread 2, 3, 4. But I got message about here. It said it's already enabled. In that case, I do not care about the arrow. It's fine with me because I want to enable it, right? Ignore the arrow. The next one, create undo tablespace. Obviously, we have 2 of them, 2 node rack, binary 4 node. We needed 2 more undo tablespace, 4, 3, and 4. The way we're doing it is to create undo tablespace data file, which date. Here is the disk group, right? The size. But the only thing is you are not indicate which instance it is, because later in the initial file you're going to assign each instance using different undo tablespace. Next one, we create the initial file like we did before. This time is to see the red part. That's you got to change. First, we are going to use the class to database equals true. This one. The control file you have to update. The reason is that when you migrate database, the control file name is changed. In the RAC, they automatically change your file's name according to their rules. They're not follow what you have in the original old database. They create a new one. So you got to find this one using ASM CMD. You log in, you're going to find where is the location. 2 of them, one is in data, another one is FRA. And hard copy, paste here. The to convert command we don't need anymore because by now we're done duplication. We don't need it. The next one will be instance specific information. Before we comment out, by now we're going to uncomment. So we got instance 1 or 2, right? You got it. But we still need instance 3 and 4. It's very easy. You copy all of instance 1 and paste there, replace 1 by 3, you got 3, and you got 4. When we got this file ready, if you see here, the file is for each instance, they assign 1 undo tablespace. 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 1 or 2. Now, we got this file. We got this file, so it's the old files, initial files, or some SP file, we can remove it, or we'll use a new one. Another thing, in this file, initial file, they're looking for this directory, a dump. We can create it on each node, 4 of them, same thing, make the error, right? When we got this one set up, now we're ready to create SP file, which is the next step. SP file. The command we're going to use is we set up environment the start database, right? SQL+. We started to no mount. Right? Start database, we're using the P file, which is we created one. no mount. And the next step is we create SP file. Pull this file in ASM data test SP file test.ra from the original P file. When file created, we exit. Now we have one SP file located in ASM, right? But on server side, you still cannot see the ASM SP file. What you have to do is you have to do some change. The change is this initial test.ra file. We don't need anything inside anymore. So we remove this file, create a new one. Initial test1.ora file. In the file, only one line. This line is the pointer to the SP file we create in ASM. Initial file, only the one line, which is the pointer to the SP file location in ASM. And then we finish everything related to test1, SP file, initial file, remove it. This is a new one, it's the only one we needed, pointed to. Now we got on instance 1, right? On instance 2, 3, 4, we do same thing. The file is exactly the same, but name is different. Instance 2 is 2, 3, 4. But internally, only one line is exactly the same line. Now we have 4 instances. Have initial file pointed to the SP file in ASM. The next step, we can use this as initial file to start. So you can start one by one on the node 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually will work. You just log in C++, start up, and shut down it again. Right? So you can see the database is mounted and open. We did this one on all of the 4 nodes. We're done. By now, your database is a cluster, but it's still not registered in CRS. The next one, we're going to the register database instance with the CRS. We only do this on node 1. What do we do? So first, register database. SRV and database. Database name is test, right? Database work-home, where it is. When your database register done, you register the instance. Same command, add instance. Database name with the instance 1 on node 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. When you finish this one, in the CRS, you already have your new database test information running on the 4 node. By now, you can run it using SRV CTL from any node. Stop database, and then start database. Status check the database. 3 of them. The last one still left. We have to do something with the code. Upgrade the Oracle cluster key for the database. This command is using by this way. For some reason, I start beginning when do it, it doesn't work. I tried all of them different way. This was a failed, this way failed, but try again, it's working. Okay. It said it's the configuration will be updated to this one. Even you change something like say DB or D, doesn't matter. This one O, but when I try to work at home, which is indicated by the like something like a man page for SRV CTL, it doesn't work. So when this one is done, already registered in database to be fine. Update your TNS names using your scan. Contact the database. Right? If you want to test database, only use this scan IP to do it. So by now, we already did all of the 7 part. The database is migrated from the old one to the new 19C ASM Create Home database is up and running. I hope you like this video series. Hope to help too. Thank you for watching.